Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am again behind this phone. I am coming to you guys with what I have burned and melted for the first half of October 2017. And it's a lot. And I know so many people thought I wasn't a candle burner. Oh, like you have left candles. And I've never left burning candles. I know I melt wax heck of a lot more than I burn candles, but the ease of the wax, the uniqueness of the vendor wax and Walmart wax and things like that is just amazing, and I never got that in a candle. But now that it's fall, I am into burning a lot of candles. So let's start with that. I'm going to show you guys what I have burnt and gone through. This is not like it's going to be a review. Some of these items actually already have individual reviews on my site already, on my channel already. But anyway, I will just get through these because it's quite a lot, you guys. I am really as overwhelmed as I was feeling at the beginning or at the end of September when I was pulling my baskets for October. I have found I cannot get over how much I've melted. So I'm pretty excited about the rate I'm melting, but I'm enjoying it. This is my first official fall or autumn of melting and like vendor wax and Walmart wax. So I'm really excited as well. With that being said, I'm just going to show you guys what I have burned first. I'm going to go through my candle empties. So here we have Sweater Weather, and I can't remember if this was 2016 or 2015, but this is Sweater Weather. It's just your typical Sweater Weather scent. I absolutely love this. This was in the, well, these used to be called mason jars, but it's a one wick candle and a little bit of sooting, which generally does happen to Bath & Body Works candles, as you can sort of see there. But look how far down it burned. Pretty nice. Did really well. Don't get the biggest throw with the size candles, but this one actually did throw really well. So for a little wee candle, I'd probably give it maybe 7 out of 10 for throw. Yeah, the full size 3 wick throws a heck of a lot better, but that's that. This was a Throwback Thursday candle review that I already posted on my channel, Black Cherry Merlot. First off, I love the color of this wax, purple. This kind of purple is right up my alley. It's my favorite. And I had the mini. I gave them all my minis to my friend Jen, but the mini of this one was so cute, and it was same color wax with a rose gold shiny lid, and I was like kind of bummed that they didn't do the same lid when it came to the mason jar. But again, I'm not huge on packaging, but that just goes to show you that, I mean, the rose, I mean, these are my colors, like rose gold, like a real good rose gold, and this purple is just beautiful. I am not a huge, I like Black Cherry Merlot. I don't love it as much as many other people do. I prefer Black Cherry Merlot in the foaming hand soap. That's my favorite. I've tried it, and the hand cream was just horrible. I would never purchase the hand cream, but this was okay. The throw was fairly good. Again, I'd probably give this a 7, but in general, Black Cherry Merlot has always been a fairly decent thrower for me, so even in a 3 wick. So that's that. This one's naughty. So as you can see, there's a lot of wax left, and I've burned this twice. This was from the last burn. Look how fast, first of all, look how fast that burnt. This was the last burn that I burned it twice. And when I came walking over to where it was burning, and I was like, holy crap, it's shifty wick, like hello, danger zone. And I wouldn't be so bothered by this if it was near the end of the burn. Like if I was nearing the end of this candle, I'd be like, okay, well, whatever. But I just started it. I mean, we're talking 2 burns. This is a 2016, I believe, mason jar for pumpkin apple, which is one of my favorite scents. And I mean, this thing was throwing really well while it was burning. I, at the time, didn't feel like there was an issue until I went to go blow this thing out and then saw all of this, and I was like, dang, like, that's brutal. I just can't. That was just not good. So this is naughty, and no, I'm not going to put on a warmer because the only warmer I have is also my wax melter, and I'd far rather be melting my wax that is doing well. I do have pumpkin apple in a 3-wick, so maybe that'll do better. So maybe I'll pull that out for another time. Anyway, naughty, naughty, naughty. Next up, fully finished, similar to the sweater weather, is Autumn. Look at that owl. Look how cute he is. So this is Autumn, one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. It is synonymous to me for this time of year. And I mean, rightfully so, the name is Autumn. There is quite a bit of sooting. This has been a repurchase for years for me. But again, look at the burn. Like, it's all the way down to the bottom. I did not have to feel like I had to worry about it or anything. The wick is still centered. No shifty wick, nothing like that. 100% would repurchase. Of course, I have so much of Autumn that I don't have to repurchase this year. One of my favorites though, really good. Pumpkin Spice, which was also a Throwback Thursday, so the full review and details are actually already up on my Bath & Body Works playlist. So I really like this. It kind of got a little weird towards the bottom, I will say that much. You can sort of see there. It was okay. I liked it. It was actually really, I felt like this was more of a real pumpkin versus like everything that gets called pumpkin. All it is cloves, cinnamon, and you know, all the things that you throw into a pumpkin pie or something. I felt like this one actually had an actual pumpkin scent to it. I did purchase 2 of these originally. I gave one as a hostess gift because I was invited to dinner at someone's house last year. This is actually from 2016. They didn't come out with this, sadly, for 2017. Would I repurchase it? I probably would, and I might buy 2, one to burn and one to chunk up. But that was all I have left for pumpkin spice. And pepper plum. Okay, I had such a tough time burning this sucker the first half. It was puny, it was tunneling. I mean, you can sort of see a bit of the layeredness in there. It did work itself out, and it actually had a better burn the second half than it did the first half. And it's funny because I've seen people post their reviews and it was the opposite. They had a great first burn, like first half burn, second half burn was like brutal. So I liked it. Would I repurchase it? If it came in a, well, if it's in a mason, I haven't even checked, but if it's in a mason jar, I might pop the wax out of the mason jar and chop it up. I don't know if I could do a whole 3-wick size. I mean, this is 14.5 ounces of wax. It will take a long time to go through if I got it in another 3-wick, but I like its uniqueness. I appreciate the fact that this was a new scent to me. I believe it was a new scent to Bath & Body Works. I've been burning Bath & Body Works candles for 5-6 years now. No, even longer. 7 or 8 years now. So I appreciate the uniqueness of the scent to me. So if I did repurchase it, smaller quantity, but that burn was brutal. And the last candle to talk about was also a Throwback Thursday, Yankee Candle Home Classics Autumn Festival. As per usual, this is the 1-wick. It is a 1-wick right there. As per usual, as you get down towards the bottom of the candle, it sots like crazy. Look at that. Oh yeah, that was $9.99 at, I think it was Winners or Home Sense or something. Look at this. It might as well be a freaking Halloween candle. Look how thick that soot is. Look around the top right here. It's brutal. I don't know. It was okay. I would not repurchase this candle. It wasn't like a special scent to me. Nothing to write home about. And that sooting, I mean, that's what you're breathing in. Okay, so next stop, I'm gonna show you guys what I've melted, but I have not completed. So these are bags and that I've not finished, and you'll probably, I can melt them the second half of the month, and then I'll probably likely to put them in my November's melty basket as well. Just kind of, that's how I figured things work for me. I have home good. Oh no, I don't. You know what? Sorry, I can't even talk about that. Disregard. That's actually not going in until tonight, and I put it in this pile. Sorry. Rose Girls Banana Fluff Puffs. This was a mini muffin, like it was like this big, and I cut into quarters. I'm a little little disappointed in this. It smells so good on cold. I got more of the fluff puffs. So like I guess a cereal, fluff puffs. I don't know. It's a bakery scent. I wanted banana. I got like 0 banana on throat, like when it was actually warmed. So I am a little disappointed in this. So it's not a bad scent, but from a person who enjoys bananas, oh, look at that. I got soot all over my hands from that last candle. As a person who really, really does enjoy banana scents, I wanted some of that, and I really didn't get a lot of it. It didn't come out, and I'm not complaining. I love Rose Girls as a whole. They're one of my top vendor companies. It's just this particular scent, I wanted a little more banana. So that being said, I melted this. Actually, this is new to me. I just got it. I personally just received this on the 4th of October, but my friend Sarah and I, we went and we did an order with Zape. This is 221B Baker Street, which is described as sultry tobacco leaves, warm caramel and vanilla sugar, reminiscent of the leather and wood inside Sir Sherlock's house. I like this very much. I had this going in all 4 of my melters, as you can see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 slices or pieces, or I love this. It's so cute the way she did this. Super, super inventive, thoughtful, and really cute, and made for a really good photograph as well. So I like this. I like it a lot. I found it was a little light, but mind you, this has probably only been a month since it was poured. I want to say a month or just over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. It was a bit, what I'm trying to say, it was a little bit on the lighter side for my liking, but it was a very nice scent. I actually did get a little bit more of that sweetness to it, but I'm going to hold on to this probably. If I don't melt it by the end of October, I will put this in my November basket and get a really good reading on what it will do with a good cure time of a couple months. So I'm new to melting Zape other than lavender soda. So this is my first really big order that I made from her. So looking forward to that. Okay, let's see. Oh, great bedroom scent. I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. Red Delicious Pink Sugar Vanilla Bean Noel from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is absolutely yummy. And this last chunk I have, I'm literally going to cut it. And I use this specifically for my bedroom. So I have a huge melter in my bedroom, but look, sorry, I just totally moved you. I hope you felt moved. Look at this chunk. Look at that. It's huge. Most of my other melters, I would cut this in probably in 3 pieces, but my bedroom melter is quite large, so I'll probably cut this in half. This is absolutely beautiful. I definitely get the MAC apple. The pink sugar is definitely there as a number 2, and the vanilla, was it Vanilla Bean Noel, is just like a blender. If I were to buy from Sassy Girl Aroma again, I would absolutely recommend this scent. It's beautiful. You have to like apple. You have to like MAC apple, or red. It says Red Delicious, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I really do enjoy that though. I'm gonna be holding on to that for a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to, oh wait, I'm gonna do one more here. I'm still going through this. I bought a huge loaf of Love Spell. It was from Hayden Rowe. So I just took the little sticker and put it in one of these big bakery bags. So I chunked it up and I've been melting it like non-stop pretty much, at least. You'll probably see this in many like future like melting baskets and what I've melted, because I'm not doing it every night, but I really do like this for a bedroom scent. I love Love Spell. It was a Love Spell chunk number 1, Love Spell chunk number 2, and Love Spell Overpour. This 100% Love Spell. I really do enjoy Love Spell. I'm not gonna say the name again. I do enjoy this. You will see this time and time again down the road. And then, sorry, what I was about to share with you here, I'm gonna tell you right now, save some money. I mean, I get it. Ambiance of candles is amazing, and I got that, you guys. I burn candles. I love candles. But if you want to save some money, keep in mind those 3-wick candles at Bath & Body Works is 14.5 ounces. Chunking them up into into chunks and put them into bakery bags or however you'd like to store it. These suckers are strong. I have not melted a Bath & Body Works candle that I chunked up that I didn't think was a 10 out of 10. and was amazing. It smelled just as if we were burning it without all the headaches of burning a candle, the safety issues, and all this and the other. 100% farm stand apple. Love this from Bath and Body Works. Apple. You can see I was melting a lot of apple this month. My last cranberry pumpkin from Bath and Body Works, because I lost quite a few in my big candle disaster. Fabulous. The perfect bakery. It's like the perfect bakery blend. Cranberry and pumpkin. It's so good. It is so good. So you will still see this probably for a little while. I will melt this throughout the winter season probably as well. And again, the throw is amazing. And again, vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. I wanted to melt this on its own, and I did. So this is amazing on its own, and it throws a 10 out of 10. But I also like to cut this up to melt it as a blender as well. And I haven't done the blending yet, but can't wait. You guys, this is so good. There's so much wax. You'll feel like you'll never get through it all. Okay, we're gonna quickly go through some bags. I noticed that my battery level is really low, and I'm at 16 minutes. Toxic Earth by Bathing Garden. Coffee, whiskey, caramel cake, and lightly of beer with candy bones. 100% I would purchase this. This was a sample that I got in one of my purchases. This was one of my favorite coffee scents. Well, it seemed to me this one is actually even less it smells like those jet puffs. It's sort of like a Rice Krispie treat, but with jet puffs and cocoa and all that mixture, and it's a gooey treat with I think there's corn syrup in it. To me, that's what this smells like with the cocoa, just a little bit of cocoa. But this was amazing. I would absolutely repurchase that if I could. Hands down, one of my favorite melts so far for the month of October. Wonderberry's Rainbow Scoop. This is from my friend. Thank you so much. This was really good. It was a little light though. I will say there were like a couple little pieces here. It was a little light. You can see the little sparkles right in the corner here. It was a little bit light, but it was quite nice. Just a nice bakery uplifting scent without the fizz, because I always use fizz or uplifting to describe fizz. Deadly Gardens by Bathing Garden. Tonka bean, rose, and jasmine, orange, citrus, and vetiver. I did not like this. I'm not a big fan of the floral, so I didn't like this at all. I was kind of glad it was done. Again, I love the Bathing Garden, and especially her winter. I cannot wait until her winter collection comes out. Just don't like that one. This, however, was amazing. Rainbow Melts, pumpkin pecan waffles, sour cream, spice cake, and vanilla bean Noel. This was so good. Not 100% like Bath and Body Works pumpkin pecan waffles. Because of that sour cream spice cake and vanilla bean Noel, it was nicer. I can't handle pumpkin pecan waffles anymore from Bath & Body Works. It's just too much. I really enjoy this. If I could get my hands on more, I would definitely do so. Hands down, would repurchase, would recommend, and of course Rainbow Melts. Her throw has been always great in my house. This was awesome, and I know it's coveted by a lot of people out there. Blackberry mocha cookies. I know that this was, people had ICO or ISOs and stuff like that on all these different pages for this, and I received this as part of D-Stash that I purchased. It must have been in a sampler of some kind for the person I purchased it from. It was beautiful. All things I love. Blackberries, mocha, so chocolate coffee, and cookies. How can we go wrong here? We can't. This was great. The throw was awesome. Less is more with Rose Girls. Okay. Destination Wax, Bonfire Marshmallow. Couldn't smell a damn thing. I know it's probably these stupid bags, but I mean, that's all I go for, other than a couple. Her scent shock cups work well for me. But these bag things with these stupid stickers, brutal. I didn't get a single throw, and I've used that in my smallest warmer in the bathroom, in the smallest room. Rose Girls Lemon Cotton Candy Ice Cream Cake. This was the last bit of a slice that I chopped up. Fantastic. But to me, I think I might save the rest of this for spring because of that lemon and oh, it was beautiful. But I think it's probably best used in the spring now. I'm glad I tried it though, and I've still got 2 slices left, I think. Rainbow Melts Spider Cider, Malt Cider, and Gooey Caramel. This was also fantastic. So good. It was a sample that I got. Oh, there is something about this scent that it's malt cider. She has it's an actual cider scent with gooey caramel or caramel. So it's just how it says or how it's described. This is beautiful, and it was poured in July, so it had a good time to cure. And again, the throw was always amazing. I always get a great throw. Another little sample here that I have, and I've got to go fast because I have less than 10% battery life on my phone. Swanky Strawberry Clean Shave, beautiful, loved it, had it in my bathroom. I really enjoyed this. I don't own anything from Swanky's, but 100% would recommend this. Definitely, I would like that. Thank you, Beth. Another sample that I received from a friend of mine. I put a spell on you, cider and sea salt. Now, I really didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't get a scent throw from this at all. I really appreciate the cute label. It's from Chloe and Me. Anyway, this just wasn't strong for me. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I guess it was July. I would not purchase this, but thank you so much. I know I received this as a part of a random act of kindness, but it just wasn't very strong. But the shapes are really cute. It reminds me of Super Tarts shapes because, and I don't know what this is. Oh darn! Oh, I don't know what this is. It was circular at one time. I have no idea. Take a sniff. It was. I wonder if I lost a sticker somewhere. I don't know what it is, but it smells really good. Super Tarts Pretty Woman, Dream Girl, There were samples. Vintage Chic Scents, The Mind Reader, Blackberry Pear Cider, and that was poured in March. I didn't get much out of this one. There's certain scents of hers that blow me out of the water and other things that don't. Finished this, which was a sad day. Rose Girls Abracadabra, Lavender, Olive Branch, Lavender, Cucumber, Sage. This was great. Rose Girls, this is just the one single slice that I had received in a D-stash that I purchased. This is wonderful. And had lots of cure time. I think it was like 2015 pour. Midway Treats. Saltwater Taffy, Cotton Candy Frosting, Fluffy Marshmallows. Actually had a good throw from this. I am impressed. BCS. This one did really well. So there you go. And this one, on the other hand, is State Fair. Funnel Cake, Powdered Sugar, and Strawberries. Didn't get a throw at all. So, all right. And I got to go fast, guys, because I don't have a lot of battery left. Got this part of a random act of kindness. Warm Cinnamon Buns from Myra and Kyla. This was really nice and very strong, a little messy, I will say, when taking it out, but otherwise I quite enjoyed this. And if you haven't already tried Swan Creek, they have this green apple drizzle, honey drizzle apple is freaking amazing. Another one here is Whipped Pumpkin Latte, which was a part of a different random act of kindness. This is lovely. It really is just how it states, Whipped Pumpkin Latte. Fantastic. Good thrower too. New to me is from Sonoma, Falling Leaves. I believe this is just from the US. This was lovely. It smelled like a better version of Leaves candle. I don't like Leaves as much as Autumn from Bath & Body Works, but this was like a better example of Leaves to me and my nose. I really enjoyed this, and man, that throw was good. All right, Complicated from the Bathing Garden. Oh God, this was good. Caramel coffee, coconut, vanilla, chocolate, and crushed pretzels. This was freaking amazing. Oh my God. This was so good. I've come to realize I love the Bathing Gardens coffee. Whatever that they use in their coffee scents, I absolutely love. 100% repurchase if it does come back. Okay, we're gonna blast through these. Harvest Moon, Serenity Spa, really, really good. Actually surprised me. Pumpkin Kisses and Autumn Wishes. Serenity Spa had a bit of a minty note, like a fresh mint note in the back burner, but I liked both of these very much. This is Canadian, this is American. I haven't seen it in my Canadian Walmart. Oops. So yes, Sensationals are Walmart. Spiced Pumpkin Pie, too spicy for me. Like, it's hands down like red hot cinnamon and blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just too much. So not a repurchase, but it is American. Limited edition, Better Homes and Gardens. Lex from Super Tarts. I use this exclusively in my bathroom. Shaving cream, yuzu, and vanilla milkshake. I really found this to be quite light. I've mentioned that before when melting this in other times. It's quite light. It will not be a repurchase for me. I am just throwing things around. Clearly, I'm in a rush. Better Homes and Gardens, Fresh Orchard Apples, and Sensational's Love Letters. The Orchard Apples, hands down, would repurchase. This was a crisp, clean apple scent. Really, really enjoyed it. It is Better Homes and Gardens, but I know Sensationals makes one that's very similar. This one was quite nice as well. Probably won't repurchase anytime soon. It is a little more on the perfumey side, but I did like it. It's a new to Canada melt, at least for the last 6 months, so I had to pick it up and give it a try. All right, we're getting there. Vintage Circus from Bathing Garden. Blue cotton candy layered over crisp candy apples. Yum, yum, yum. This was good. Bathing Garden always throws really well for me. This was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Would repurchase when they come out with it again, hopefully. Minerva, one of my very favorite melts to do in the bathroom. Pink Sugar and Laundry. It is a favorite. It's a killer for a throw with Super Tarts. Generally, at 1 cube is good enough, and I could leave it in there for days and it would do just fine. Blackberry Fudge from the Bathing Garden. Sweet candy blackberry blended with vanilla brown sugar fudge. Let me just quickly smell this. Yeah, this was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. This one may be a little on the lighter side than some of her Bathing Garden ones, so I gotta go fast, guys, or we're gonna get cut off. I'll say goodbye in case I get cut off, but hopefully I won't. Okay. Better Homes and Gardens, Farm Apple Pumpkin, and Around the Campfire. Around the Campfire, don't think I'll repurchase it. It's just too cologne-y for me. And Farm Apple Pumpkin, I have lots of this, and I'm glad I do. I really enjoy it. I like the crispness, and it actually smells like it could be like a drink, just how it shows. So I really like that. Soft Cashmere Amber, I love this one in the bedroom. This is Better Homes and Gardens. It's just a feminine cashmere scent, so and amber obviously to round it up. I really enjoy this. I can't get my hands on it here in Canada because it's Better Homes and Gardens, but I'm on the search for something maybe at our Walmarts that will be better. What's that? Use Super Tarts Belle. This is freaking amazing. Thank you, Beth, for sending this to me because this was amazing. I don't have the scent note descriptions, but this was just yummy. Really, really enjoyed it. I would definitely be on the hunt for Belle down the road at Super Tarts. This one's melting in at my house right now. I don't like the pumpkin pie as much. I find that there's too many gingerbread-like scents to it. I'm not a gingerbread fan. It throws really, really well, but I'm not enjoying the scent of this as much as I'd like. But overall, it's pretty darn good. If you like pumpkin pie, then I would say, and if you like ginger snaps, then I'd say go for this. This, however, Vanilla Pumpkin Waffles from Goose Creek was friggin' amazing. I loved it. It lingered. It was so nice. It was really, really nice. I definitely got the waffle. Pumpkin, no, actually, I didn't really get pumpkin, but vanilla waffle, like it was just a sweet waffle, not mapley. I would 100% repurchase this one here. This was great. Okay, just a couple little things here, you guys. I'm a little sad to say this, but Cashmere and Cocoa from Kringle Candles. I don't get any throw on this one while it's melting. It's actually melting right now, and it's totally melted down, so I was kind of sad at first when I'm like, oh, maybe when it melts down, I'll smell more of it. I can't smell this at all, but like on cold, this is one of my favorites. Chubba Dubba. This was kind of like a lemon icebox pie kind of scent or cookie or whatever it is. It was lemony. It was very, very nice. If you cook, you know, stinky things in your kitchen, this would do. This is from Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy Candles. I have such success with this company, giving it to 2 to 3 months cure time from pour date, and you'd be delightfully elated. I think you'd be happy with the outcome and throw on this one. You can, when the throw is great, you can get a quarter. You can probably cut this up into 4 little pieces. Otherwise you can do thirds or halves, but it's fantastic. And the last melt before I get cut off, Super Tarts You're So Goofy Mouse Ears and Apple. I was actually happy to have this and melt this because I've had all these like more heavier, creamier scents, And I split this in half, and I always get a great throw from Super Tarts is number one, but the nice mouse ears uplifting kind of fresh, not fresh, fruity, almost effervescent. There is no effervescence, but that's kind of what I'm just trying to say, that's what I meant by fresh. This is great. It was nice to mix it up a little bit in my house because of all of the bakery scents. And you'll find me doing that from time to time throughout this melting basket in the winter season as well. I want to throw some like fizzy notes with it, kind of do like a punch, like a non-alcoholic punch kind of scent in my house. All right, you guys, I didn't get cut off yet. Thank you very much for joining me. This was a long one. I'm doing really awesome on my melting baskets, and I was surprised at how much I did go through. So as always, you guys, take care, be safe, and have fun.